of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So if everyone remembers when we transferred from the state retirement plan to our 401, we did allow for additional discretionary at the end of every year. And what we have to do is make a determination if we want to move ahead with this 3% or for the retirement plan. So I'll put it out for discussion.
I've given you some numbers, and the overall salary budget is well under what we budgeted. And the 3% discretionary is the 17.4.
Discussion?
I mean, do we look at another 3% this year?
No, this would be 3%.
Well, this is
For
the
this
projected.
This is.
Oh, okay, I'm thinking that's what it was in the past.
No, this
Got
is
it,
for fiscal year.
17,000 to 3%, right?
got it.
In the past, I know in the past, we've always, if the budget was under, we sometimes took the money left over, some of it, and stuck it in discretionary too. So I'm not sure.
Well, we did up to 3% is what we've done. And I think we've had a good year. I think staff has been working really hard and everything. I personally would like to see us do the 3%. But
Yeah, I agree.
motion,
Make a motion.
Second?
all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Ed?
I'm not an official member of the committee, so I don't.
Yes, no, you're not.
Yes, you are.
There you are.
Am I?
Thank you.
Here you are.
Oh, well, as the executive committee, I guess, yeah.
Well, this is a personnel
This is
committee.
personnel.
Well, I know, but usually executive committee members are usually members.
You've always been on it.
Yeah.
So you're on it because of that.
So you
You're
knew
vice
you
chairman.
knew you were here for a reason.
All right, it
It's
passes.
just not sure why.
No, actually, I came for a reason.
When Don left, and Dave, we got some communication back and forth. Wasn't there some updates or something that they had to have to do to the pension plan that was going to cost some money?
I don't know, I mean, we thought that there was some cost,
I don't-
but I don't know if there is a cost.
I think there were some minor changes to the plan that were required, but I don't recall that we paid a lot of money for it. I don't think there was anything that we initiated that had to change the plan. I think the plan is probably good just the way it is.
I know we spoke last spring that when Don left, we didn't appoint a new trustee then because
Yeah, we thought there was some fee associated with it.
but
Then we
there was some other upgrade or update, some updates that they had to do. We need to make sure that whatever needs to be done is done, so there's no lapse or no,
As I recall it, the change was made to the borrowing section of the plan. And it was a rather minor change, as I recall.
yeah, we did that.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't really recall anything. Of course, I am a year older, so I don't know.
And then we had a brief interchange with Christine Cisco where she said about, hey, do you want to change it? I said, well, we're going to do that later. But then when I said something about, avoiding additional fees, she just seemed to not, I don't think there's a fee for making that change, but it's the impression I got, but we need to make it, regardless anyways, but.
So we need to appoint another trustee
Right.
at this time, so there's two trustees and it
I think
normally
it's
goes with the
listed right
CEO, so I, would suggest that we keep Dave on as a trustee.
Right. And then do you need to be reappointed or we don't, if you're not changing, we don't need to make a change?
I don't need a reappointment. So I entertain a motion to appoint Dave
So moved.
Zembeck as a trustee.
I'll second it.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed?
Good question, Dave.
Yeah.
On, this runs through September 3rd. We're changing our budget year to January 1st or whatever.
Yeah, we're working on that
I
now.
guess next year, will this distribution based on 15 months versus the 12 months?
No, we'll base it on the new 12-month period.
Okay, because this ended September 30th, so I'm just curious if
Yeah.
it's gonna be 15 months. To me, it should be 15 months.
We're gonna have to do
Should be interim budget.
we're gonna have to do
3
it,
months.
yeah, we're gonna have to do a 3-month.
Yeah, that's what we gotta boil that, because
Yeah,
I don't know if we need to do a separate 3-year budget, or we're operating, until we actually change, we're operating with the current fiscal year budget.
it will be,
But the,
at the end, it'll be October, November, and December of 2022.
Right.
We'll do a budget for that stub period.
we'll do, yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
so
be
there'll
doing
be-
an audit and a financial report.
You know, yeah,
Yeah.
budget modification.
We'll operate on the existing budget until we make the official change.
Yeah.
But there will be a separate audit and financial report for that 3
Okay,
months.
well, I just want to make sure you guys
Yeah.
get allocated what should be allocated.
Right,
that's
so,
all.
Yeah, we'll work on that, that's a good point.
Okay. And the only other thing we have in order is our CEO evaluation.
Oh, boy.
One question I had for Dave, maybe before we jump into that, is your overview of like personnel moving responsibilities around.
Yes,
What do you see for the upcoming year?
I think I'm gonna get together here with staff, but I think we're gonna put together a job description, do a search, and add another program staff person on. So that's, so we never backfilled Marshall's marketing position. And when Marshall was doing marketing, he was probably doing as much business development project stuff as he had, probably more than he was marketing. So we don't really need a marketing specific person, but another staff person that kind of shepherd projects through and, keep things rolling, administer grants, help with grants, that kind of thing. So when we get together, Marshall and Jay, and put together a project description and try to get an ad out as soon as we can. So we'll have to amend our budget and we'll bring that back to you for this coming year.
Just one comment I'll pass out for discussion is in reviewing the salary ranges and anticipating Marshall's new responsibility and his performance. This is just my view. I open it for discussion. I think his salary range is out of whack in comparison to Jay's.
I agree with you after looking at this. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So I mean, I'm in favor, very much in favor of taking a look at that. I think Marshall's salary ranges needs to be adjusted accordingly.
I'd like to see you make some recommendations to us, and
Sure.
so we can decide what to do.
So that was my concern.
And by the way, my comment was, I was kidding when I went, oh, no,
Oh,
we had to
no, I-
evaluate you, but I'm kidding. I hope you realize
I
that.
did. I thought so.
And by that, I'm not insinuating that we're overpaying Jay by any means. I'm just saying that for his job responsibilities and
But I
duties.
agree that no, what we're getting from both of them
All right,
pretty close to the same.
right. Yeah. So,
Yep.
you got my support.
Yeah,
Proposing
agree.
something there. Okay, that was the only thing I had.
I'd like to go into executive session so that the committee can discuss.
You want me to leave too, so you can?
Yeah,
discuss
for
amongst
now,
yourselves?
and then, if we're up to that, we make a motion in a second, we do that for discussion.
Yep.
And then we'll bring Dave back in.
All right, I'll make a
Okay.
motion to go into executive session.
I'll second that.
Can we keep Robin?
Yep, absolutely. Okay, and this one right here.